wheat flour with the cornmeal and oats. Oats, mix that with it, and coffee grounds, tea grounds. And that's your basic worm chow. I add noodles sometimes, and what else?
Beet powder.
Yeah, and this one right here. I have alfalfa pellets and beet pellets that I put in there. So, they like beet, so you have
the pellets whole, I see.
Yeah.
You didn't crush them up.
Nah, they'll break down pretty fast. Worms do.
He adds about 50 gallons of water a day to his stuff.
You don't add too much of the biochar because it goes a long way. I've seen some videos where they get pretty scientific with it. It's in a little bit package. But I just gave you enough to have something later. And we'll put some, this is limestone in there, right? We should put calcium and magnesium around the house. But if you start seeing, soldier fly larvae, y'all know what they look like? They kind of look like oversized maggots. They'll use them in,
for the chickens.
They'll use them in forensics, and they'll use them at the sewage waste treatment plants or whatever. They'll use them probably to break down the waste and stuff. But that's what they're good for. Sometimes if I get too many of them in the worm bin, I'll be scared to leave my hand in there overnight. They probably had a bone the next morning. They'll eat it faster than the worms will.
Yeah, if you're just trying to make compost, soldier flies are.
Yeah, they have their frass. It's good too. They work with the worms, but like in the dead summer when it's hot, those things can take over your worm bin. It's hard to get them out, real hard.
The adults look like little dirt daubers. They're shiny black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll spend most of their life as a maggot-looking thing, and then the short time frame when they turn into a fly, they'll start getting a blackish color. That's when they're going to transform into look like a dirt dauber. It might be what dirt daubers are. I think.
No, they're a little different. They're about half again as big as
dirt
soldier
daubers
flies.
look like wasps, but they almost look the same. But and then the last little part of their life, they're that fly, and the whole time while they're that fly, they're coming on your worm bin, pupating, laying eggs. They multiply fast.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I try to grow my cucumbers and squash as early in the year as I can, because usually you don't have to worry about them until around July.
Yeah. They're right there at the mushroom compost. You're right there in Old River at that little they got a little dirt place over there. They also bought that place right there, Cedar Bottom Bridge in Baytown. It used to be donuts.
With a big shovel in front of it.
Yeah, it's right there at the bridge.
Right the bridge.
It's called Deep Roots now. He has another place off of 1409.
Yeah, that's where a lot of times we get garden soil from.
That's where I get all
Baytown Sand and Clay has it cheaper, like over there by my house. It's I think it was for the back bed of your truck, maybe $20, $20-something bucks. That was last season.
That is pretty cheap.
Yeah.
But my neighbor he put some in there in their garden soil mix that they have out there.
I don't know.
It's going to be just for calcium, but if there's soldier fly larvae, you want to add more of this stuff.
That's that dolomitic lime.
But this right here, orchard shells, also gives them calcium too. But they also need grit, so this is what adds to their grit.
Okay.
Eggshells do too, add to their grit.
Coffee grounds can add grit.
Yeah. Yeah, grits. I like grits. I hadn't had grits in a long time. That I run through, they're gonna look like this usually. A lot of times they won't have that many eggshells in there. So I run them, the perforated metal that I have on that trommel is like 5/16 holes in there, and it doesn't let the cocoons go through. So yeah, I have another section that's on the trommel that's also like 1/8 inch section, so the cocoons go through there. But sometimes I'll just mix them both together because